Alright, so it's pretty late, but I had to record this video. I finally got the memory leak fixed, so I just thought I'd show how the app looks after all this. So I just got rid of the committed changes. I just need to get it to refresh. You can see I was playing with it. Okay. Anyways, so AppMaker now is basically becoming a beast at handling Swift UI code. I just wanted to show you some of that. So I'm just gonna create a VStack and get a state variable in here. Well, it's also we're gonna want some text. So say state x double equals 0.0, and let's get a nice little hello world. Hello world, that's not as fun. There we go. So I wanted to show off is you can do things like a slider, and with the slider you can just bind to the value, and you'll see the value update live as you drag it around. And this doesn't have to just be there. You can also put it in a sub view or something. Sub view. So I just want to show what this is capable of doing. Really quick demo. A little binding. We'll call it Y. Call it X2. And we'll just only have a slider. X2. So no slider here. We instead say subview X2 and bind to X. You see here, same behavior. And then I'm gonna show you what happens if I use some modifiers. So image, okay, that's too big. Resize bubble, fit to scale. Okay. I think that's doable. Pretty ugly. Okay, offset. This is where it starts to get fun. So we can take this double and just pass it. Now, obviously not going to see the difference right now, so I'm going to give it a multiplier times 100. So as it goes from 0 to 1, that goes from 0 to 100 as an offset. So I'm just trying to show off that you can really actually start to build some serious apps with this. It's not going to be a huge limitation in terms of like if you already have existing code. Now the goal of AppMaker is to eventually have it so people don't even have to write code. They're just gonna drag and drop stuff. But I really wanted to get an environment down where it could handle code. I don't know how advanced people are gonna get with this, but I imagine it's going to be good enough. Let's see. And I'm also gonna try to get it so it's gonna follow the preview providers, so that way you don't have to bring in the whole bulk of your app. You can just focus on one view at a time. Okay, hello from sheet. And you can notice AppMaker is very tolerant to incomplete code. It's still updating and rendering even though there's broken code in here. This wouldn't compile on Xcode. It's almost like a JavaScript version of Swift right now. Let's see. So I'm just going to set this guy to false. And we can have a button, show, and then in here we'll say show equal true. I hope this works. It does. Okay, and you can see this one I couldn't fix is everyone has an idea. I could not figure out how to get the sheets to appear inside of the simulator. It's always popping outside of it. Anyways, The last thing I want to show before I go is just how good the app's getting at rendering other people's projects. So one of them is like the Swift UI kit by Jordan Singer, and it's getting pretty good at rendering that project. Once it catches up, here it goes. So you see he's got the shows sheet as well. That works. This images page. My favorite is the maps page, which is pretty cool. Going full screen here. But yeah, it's not very exciting. It's still missing things like arrays. So he utilizes a lot of arrays to build some of these screens, so they just don't show up yet. But once I get arrays supported, that I'll get into. Anyways, I'm ready to go to bed. If anyone has any suggestions, please feel free to contact me. I am trying to get this app to be as useful as possible for real developers. So yeah, thank you.